Wood and Gracie set to jump it off. And Connell gets it right down the lane. He goes, nice pass off to Whithume, and it's going to be a foul here on the Trojans to start the ball game. I don't know if it's on Hoberty or Wood. Let's see who they call it on. And he did not hold up the hands there. I don't know who it was on. There we go. They're going to put it on the board this game. Carson Trompke is going to pick up the first foul.
It'll be curious to see, too. I mean, I keep on talking about gym size, but floor size makes a difference in a game like this. You've got big bodies. You've got teams that want to press. You've got teams that, want to get up and down the floor. Maybe it changes the game quite a bit. Yeah,
it's a small floor here in Arnold, especially compared to Cambridge's floor. Whithume's first free throw in and out, can't get it to go. Cambridge more the traditional, they're looking almost like college-sized floor in their gym. Arnold not even close to that big. Second one's on the way. He swishes it. 1-0 in favor of the Bobcats. Ruggles inbound to get it into Trompke. Press coming up here for the Bobcats.
Diamond press.
And that's just what Coach Shepard said it would be. Here's Allmeyer. Back up top to Ruggles on the wing. Back to Allmeyer. He'll dribble back up top onto the wing. Gets it inside to Ruggles. Loses the ball. Picked up by Solich for the Bobcats. We get it off to Connell, and Connell will bring it up across the floor. Connell going to try to drive. Kicks it off to number 14. That's Gracie. He'll get inside, working against Trompke. Backdoor pass. Kicks it back out here. This is Whithume, and he's going to travel.
Looks like Cambridge is going to play man, but they're going to back off. They're going to try to help free throw line extended, at least initially here.
They will play man most of this ball game. I have not seen them play anything but man so far this season. Here's Allmeyer with it. Back to Ruggles, now to Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles. He'll bring it up the floor. Gets it up to Wood. Wood out to Allmeyer down in the corner and loses it. And Wood just is right at his feet. He's got to get that pass up. Allmeyer would have had an easy three right there, but he threw it right at his feet. 1-0 your score. A minute gone out of the opening period. Connell hands it off to Paulson. Paulson back up top to Whithume. Whithume off to Solich. Down to Connell in the far corner. Skip pass. Back to Paulson. Thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Kicks it back up top to Whithume. Now to Gracie. Gracie working against Trompke. Gracie's going to try to drive. Going to get down to the far corner. Kicks it back out to Connell. It's guarded by Allmeyer. I thought it'd be Allmeyer or Ruggles would be guarding Connell. Back to Gracie. Picked up by Trompke. Skip pass back to Solich on the elbow to hand it off to Connell. Connell picked up. Goes in back inside to Solich. Working against Ruggles. Shots up. Can't get it to go. Hoberty with the rebound. Off to Ruggles.
Series.
Ruggles across the timeline. Goes right side to Trompke. Trompke back over and it's knocked away by Gracie. Gracie down the lane, loses the ball, but able to skip. Came right back up to him, and he lays it up and in.
He's long. Gracie's long.
Here's Hoberty. Back to Trompke. Trompke over to Ruggles. Both teams playing man-to-man here. Ruggles will drive down the middle of the lane. Oh, he should have taken a shot. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Back to Hoberty. This one, Ruggles has got to believe in himself right there.
South Loop's 1-3-1.
And inside it goes to Brody Wood. Shots up and in. Wood with the first basket of the night. He had 20 on Tuesday against Southern Valley. Down the floor comes Paulson. Going to try to drive. Ooh, might have got away with the foul there. Here's Whithume for three. The lefty can't get the shot to go. Rebound, Allmeyer. Allmeyer across the timeline, left side of the floor. Going to get double teamed. Comes back up. Gets it to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke. Drives inside. Puts a shot up and in. Trompke along the baseline gives the Trojans their first lead of the night, 4-3. Connell working against Allmeyer. Loses the ball. Able to run it down though, up by the volleyball line. Comes back, thought about the three, drives, kicks it back out. This is Gracie. Down the lane he goes, over the top of Wood and in. Diamond press, and then he'll go back to man-to-man. Brody Wood down the left side of the lane, knocked away by Paulson. Wood chases it down, gets it off to Hoberty, who loses it out of bounds.
Cambridge isn't having trouble breaking the press. They're having trouble getting organized after they break the press.
Yes. Coach Shepard down, Brody Wood said, just slow down, just slow down. 5-4, South Loop with the 1 point lead, 4:50 left here in the opening period. Here's Connell. Going to try to drive. Kicks it back out to Paulson. 3 on the way. Got it.
Connell's going to be the drive and dish man tonight, it looks like. It's unlike the first game where Schwartz in the girls' game had nowhere to go. He's got places to go with it.
Here's Allmeyer. Got the pass from Wood. Skip pass back over to Trompke. Trompke goes to Ruggles. Ruggles looking around, kicks it back up top to Hoberty. Way up by the volleyball line. Trojans going the wrong way. Kick it off, and this is Trompke. Almost got it stolen. Off to Ruggles, down to Allmeyer in the corner. He'll drive, gets inside, kicks it back up top. Hoberty over to Trompke. 3 from the corner. Too long. Ran Solich got away at the push off Wood right there. Up the floor it comes. This is Gracie. Gracie drives inside. Can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Working against Trompke. Gets it inside. Knocked away by Trompke. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. This one will belong to the Trojans.
I got a feeling South Loop's going to try to outrun this Cambridge defense. Cambridge's half-court defense looks really good. I think if South Loop, I got a feeling Coach Cole's just going to try to outrun it before they get set up. We'll see.
8-4 your score. South Loop with the lead. 3:55 left in the opening period. Trompke brings it across the timeline. Works to the left side. Gets it off to Allmeyer on the wing. Allmeyer back to Trompke. Trompke over to Ruggles here on the right side. Going to drive down. Puts a shot up over the top of Salich. Can't get it to go. Rebounds it. Kicks it back out. Here's Trompke for 3. Buries it. Trompke has 5 for the Trojans. He's at 12 every game so far this season. 8-7 now. 1-point lead for South Loop. Connell going to try to drive. Working against Allmeyer. Spins. Kicks it back out to Gracie. Gracie from the elbow. Shots off the back of the rim. Won't go. Salich with the rebound. Knocked away by Ruggles into the hands of Trompke. And now stolen away by Paulson. Gracie back with it. Back to Connell. Now Paulson going to try to drive. Kicks it back out. Gracie going to drive along the baseline. Now stops, shoots, and can't get it to go. Rebound Hoberty. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles, a sophomore, being the point guard. Hands it off to Hoberty. Hoberty on the right wing, down in the corner. Allmeyer's going to drive. Kicks back out and tried to kick it out to Trompke. Is knocked away by Salich. Trojans trying to take back the lead here. They trail at 8-7.
The floor is a factor already in this game. There's a lot of slipping going on. We've seen that up here for years. They just can't seem to get it figured out. But
Dylan Pandorf in for the Bobcats. They get it into Ruggles. Ruggles inside it goes to Wood. Back out Trompke. He's going to drive baseline. Goes along the baseline. He's fouled by Salich. He'll go to the free throw. Excuse me, that's number 35. That's Rio Remond. So he picks up his first foul. Team's first. Both teams with 1 here. Trompke at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one will tie the game. Second one will give him the lead if he makes them. Go ahead, Kevin.
Game's got a good pace.
Yes.
It really does. It's I don't think it's going to slow down much. Nobody's outrunning anybody, though. It's kind of a up and down, but nobody's beating anybody up and down.
Trompke from the free throw line, and I don't have my stats on my paper. I put them on there last night. Must have grabbed the wrong score sheet here. Oh, you're all right. Trompke on the season is an 83% free throw shooter. Just up that, making the first one. Tie ball game at 8. 2:44 left in the opening period. Trompke misses the second. And the ball's tipped away by Riemann out to Connell. Connell working against Allmeyer up top. Got to try to drive and get him stopped there. Allmeyer working against Connell. A lot of bumping going on up top to hand it off here to Pandorf. Pandorf over here to number 24. This is Harper Johnson. Back up to Pandorf. Right side goes to Connell. Connell back up top to Pandorf. Over to Gracie. Gracie gets to the elbow. Got about taking the shot. Out to Connell. 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes down. It's on the floor. And Allmeyer's going to have now.
Going to call a foul, I think. No.
A jump ball called here, and it's going to be South Loop basketball. Boy, if I was Coach Shepard, I would not be happy about this because nobody had control of the ball there.
I didn't think it was a jump ball.
I don't think either team had control of the ball there. So Connell to inbound it. Trying to get it in. They lob it into Gracie way up by the half-court line. Gracie working against Trompke. Going to try to drive. Hands it off to Connell. Connell gets to the free throw line. Hands it off to Pandorf. Pandorf back up top. Gives it to Gracie. Gracie turns, shoots off the front of the rim. Won't go. Wow. And we had
push off.
Yeah, no big call. Push off there by Riemann. Just shoved Brody Wood. And Brody Wood trying to tell Coach Shepard that happened, and it was right in front of us here.
That was a throw-off.
Yeah, he just grabbed him and threw him around. And Gracie gets fouled. It's on number 12, Creighton Ruggles. Gracie will go line to shoot 2. We're all tied up at 8 with 1:51. Second time I've seen Wood get pushed out of the way. Gracie hits the first free throw. He's got 5 of the 9.
And that's not easy to do.
No, Brody's a big-sized kid.
Not a small man.
6'4", 230 probably, somewhere in that area.
Not a small man.
Gracie's second one, switches them both. He's got 6. Into the ball game, Paulson back in. And Riemann will go out. So now the size advantage definitely goes to the Trojans. Ruggles to inbound it, 10-8. South Loop with a 2-point lead. 1:51 left here in the opening period. Ruggles to Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles. Brings it up, throws it up the floor to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working on the wing. Going to skip pass it over to Trompke. Trompke drives to lay it up. Can't get it to go. Brody Wood with the rebound. Lays it up off the glass and in. Brody Wood with 4 for the Trojans. We're tied at 10. Scoreboard hasn't changed yet, but it's tied at 10. 1:25 left in the opening period. I think somebody's getting too involved in watching the game. Paulson on the wing. Gets it out to Connell. Connell comes to the right side and on the wing. Goes inside to Gracie. Gracie double team.
Oh.
Now he's going to get stepped off, and he misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Rayburn. Out to Ruggles. Wow, Gracie missed a wide open one there. Ruggles down in the corner. Goes inside to Wood. Wood working inside. Puts the shot up too hard. Rebound Connell. Connell brings it up the floor. Kicks it off to Gracie. Gracie gets stopped at the elbow. Kicks it back up top to Pandorf. Now right side it goes to Connell. Over to Paulson on the right wing. Back up top, Connell. Working top of the key. Drives. Brady Allmeyer stops him. Comes back out on the wing.
Good job.
Paulson.
That's like catching a water bug. Paulson trying to guard Connell.
Yes. Connell here on the left wing. Back up top to Paulson. Paulson going to try to drive Trompke there, and he throws it away, and it's going to be Trojan basketball. So Paulson just threw that one away. Tied up at 10 with 24 seconds left. Trojans have the ball going left to right. Here's Trompke. Back to Allmeyer on the left side. He'll come across the timeline. Comes back to Ruggles. Ruggles to Trompke on the right. Back to Ruggles on the left side. And he tries to throw it. Oh, Connell tipped it away. Ruggles faked the shot and then was going to throw it down to Allmeyer. Good fake, but Connell didn't bite, and he knocks it away. 10 seconds left. Trompke across the timeline. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks it down the corner to Rayburn. Back out to Trompke. Down to 4 seconds. Trompke off to Ruggles at the buzzer. It's off the rim, won't go. And that's going to end the first period. 10-10 your score after 1. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out-front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
Your local sports authority is the 8.
Pass down inside to Rayburn. Has a shot blocked from behind. Cut by Whithume. Trojans have the ball to start the second. Here's Gracie for 3 for the Bobcats. Switches it. Cash Gracie with 9 here. Gives the Bobcats a 13-10 lead. Trompke back to Hoberty. Goes up the floor, finds Brody Wood. Wood guarded by Solich. Comes back up, gets it to Hoberty. Hoberty on the wing. Skip pass over to Trompke. Trompke looking around, finds Rayburn here on the right side. Now he throws it back up. It's going to be knocked away by Whithume and out of bounds.
This isn't easy. Gracie's playing the point of that 1-3-1 at probably 6'4". That's tough. He's quick, too. He's got long arms. Tough throw over.
Hoberty will catch it in the backcourt, brings it back up across the timeline. Going to drive, gets in the middle of the lane. He's fouled. Connell's going to get called for the foul here.
And he doesn't think so. that was a face of disbelief.
Yes. That'll send Ben Hoberty to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hoberty on the season is a 50% free throw shooter.
Acres Equipment in McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Briding Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farm, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Hitch and Hay, Public Transit, bringing you the game tonight.
Hoberty missed the first one. Second one's on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Solich loses the ball out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call this off the Trojans. So Hoberty goes 0 for 2. The Trojans right now are 1 of 4 on the season. 45% free throw shooters. Coach Shepard might just have a practice where all they do is shoot free throws.
That never works. Trust me, never works.
Connell hands it off here to Whithume. Now it's Gracie with it on the right wing. Back up top to Solich. Left side it comes to Connell. Connell working against Allmeyer. Comes back up top. This is Whithume. Whithume has it knocked away by Hoberty, but Connell's able to run it down for the Bobcats. Dribbles over to the right side, sets it back up. Paulson with it in the right corner. Going to dribble up on the wing, kicks it back to Connell. Connell going to try to drive, but we're going to have a foul on Brody Wood.
That was a pretty good show.
Wood's first foul.
Brody jumped out to hedge that. He got there, but he just
needs to just get set.
Yeah, he was kind of a little bit too active once he got there.
Gracie to inbound it, gets it into Connell. Connell working on the right side. Comes back up top. Paulson for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer bringing it up for the Trojans. Going to get down onto the right wing. Comes back up, looking inside. Skip pass over to Hoberty, but it threw it into the stands. Got to slow down right there. 13-10. It's just a 3-point ball game. Don't need to get in a big hurry yet.
If you don't play against a 1-3-1 a lot, it's really hard to get into a rhythm in a game. It's just different. Everything looks different. The angles are different. Everything you have to do is different.
Paulson with it, looking around, kicks it back off to Whithume. Comes over to Gracie here on the left side. Gracie back up top. Goes to Whithume on the right side. Inside to Solich. Back up Gracie. 3 from the top of the key off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rayburn fighting for the rebound. Has it knocked away. And it's Trojan basketball. Good hustle there by Hodge Rayburn. Hoberty going to get it inbounds here. Going to get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Hoberty. Now up to Trompke. Trompke going to work in the middle. Kicks it back to Hoberty. Throws it away.
That is just one of those kind of lapses. You're breaking the press, and you just kind of lose focus for a second.
So they get it into Connell. Connell going to come all the way here to the left side. Looking underneath for Gracie, but Allmeyer knocks it away. Good job by Brady Allmeyer.
South Loop has to find another score somehow, but I'm not sure. Connell can't get loose. Paulson might be the X factor here. I don't know.
This is Connell working left side up high. Gets it over to Paulson. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Allmeyer knocked away by Whithume. Whithume out of the short corner. Shots up. Won't go. Connell flies in. Gets a rebound out to Gracie for 3. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. And a rebound by Rayburn. Man, you could hear the slap up here. No call here. Trompke gets it down to Hoberty. 3 out of the corner. In and out. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down to Gracie. Gracie bringing it up the floor. And picked up by Trompke. Goes back out here onto the wing. Tries to drive baseline. Gets inside. Puts a shot up and in. Gracie with 11 of the 15 here tonight for the Bobcats. Allmeyer. Back to Hoberty. He'll get it to Trompke across the timeline. Trompke gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Allmeyer short. Rebound Connell. Here come the Bobcats on the run to get it up to Gracie.
I don't think he's going to give it up.
Gracie's going to drive inside, working against Wood. Kicks it back out to Paulson. It's knocked away by Trompke. Trompke bringing it up the floor. 2-on-2 break. Trompke drives inside. He's fouled.
Something happened. Travel, foul, something.
It's going to be on Solich, his first.
Hoegemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Copperich Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza, and Samway Floor Covering and Furniture bringing you the game tonight.
Come see us out of Samway's got a great sale going on right now.
I bet.
Trompke hit the first one.
I know a guy that works there.
15-11 your score. Trompke's second one on the way. Misses it. Up the back for him. Trompke will run down the rebound. Gets shoved around by number 24, and then they're going to call it off number 24. I think it was actually off Trompke, but Harper Johnson going to be the one they say it went off of, so it'll be Trojan basketball at half court. 15-11 your score. Bobcats with the lead. Trompke, top of the key. Goes left side to Hoberty. Hoberty back up top to Trompke. Goes down the corner. This is Ruggles. Back up to Trompke. Trompke over to Hoberty. Hoberty looking around. Comes inside to Wood. Back out to Allmeyer. Three on the way. Allmeyer drills it. 1 of 2 on the night. That one's a big one, though. 15-14. Now Trojans back within 1. 4:34 left here in the first half. Connell drives, shoots, and can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Trompke. Trompke going against Gracie one-on-one. Down the left side of the court. Lays it up and in.
That was nice. That was a tough shot.
Trompke with 9, and the Trojans are up by 1. 16-15. Connell across the timeline, right side. Working against Allmeyer. Connell gets inside, shoots, can't get the shot to go. Allmeyer will pick up the rebound. Trojans on the run now. Allmeyer across the timeline via the pass to Trompke on the right wing. Inside it goes. Ben Hoberty down the lane. Lays it up. Can't get the shot to go. Missed an easy one. And now we're going to have a foul here on Hoberty. Hoberty, that was just frustration right there.
Yeah, it was.
Hoberty knew he should have made that shot. Timeout on the floor. The Bobcats are going to take it. 16-15. Trojans with the lead. 3:56 left in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
We're right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin here live in Arnold. Matt Williams back in Grand Island and running things for us here tonight. 16-15 your score. The Trojans with the lead. 3:56 left in the first half. Bobcats with the ball coming right to left. Allmeyer, Trompke, Ruggles, Wood, Hoberty, the starters out on the floor for the Trojans. Johnson, Gracie, Paulson, Connell, and Riemann out there for the Bobcats. Connell's got the ball, bringing it across the timeline, right side, gets it to Paulson down on the wing. Might have got away with a little travel right there. I thought he bunny hopped. And back up top. This is Connell. Connell works to the right side. Gets to the wing, gets it back up top to Paulson.
The boys are fighting in the box.
Back out to Connell. Connell on the wing. Gets it back out to Paulson. Paulson working to the right side. Trying to go inside. He's got it inside to Riemann. He puts it up and in. Rio Riemann with his first basket of the night. Gives the Bobcats a 1-point lead, 17-16. Ruggles gets it around. This is Hoberty. Back over to Trompke here on the right side. Up high, skip past to Allmeyer. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Connell got a hand on it. And it's going to be Trojan basketball down in the corner off the far side.
Boy, if Cambridge can get Brady Allmeyer going in the corner down there, that's a great place to shoot. And that gets the 1-3-1 if they can get him started.
Trompke's going to get it into Allmeyer off the wing, and he just loses the ball out of bounds. Took his eye off of it. He was going to throw it back to Trompke in the corner. Didn't catch it, though. 17-16 Bobcats, 3:10 left in the first half. Bobcats with the ball coming right to left. They got it to Paulson on the left wing.
Watch Redmond and Wood down here in the box if they get isolated. They are playing big boy ball.
Here is Connell down in the short corner up the near side. Back up top, Paulson. Gracie over to Johnson. Johnson looking inside. Can't find anybody. Gets it off to Gracie. Gracie's going to try to drive blocked there by Wood. And Riemann and Wood going at it. Riemann got the ball, puts a shot up, and it goes. And Wood gets called for the foul. So Riemann to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. They're going to hold this on Trompke. Trompke picks up his second. I thought it was on Brody Wood. It's not. Too. Trompke's even asking the referee, did you call that on me? So Riemann at the free throw line. 19-16 three-point lead for the Bobcats. Riemann's free throw is going to be way too hard. Ooh, didn't even hit the rim. Hit the backboard, came off, and missed the rim altogether. So,
well, 35, Redmond or Brody Wood are going to get a foul before the end of this half, just fighting for position. If they don't, we're going to have blood maybe. I'm not sure.
Trompke shows it to Allmeyer, who threw it away. Connell has it for the Bobcats. Now they've just gotten too big of a hurry right there. The Trojans, like I said earlier, Kevin, are not having troubles breaking the press unless they get in a big hurry. Paulson, guarded by Ruggles, gets it back to Connell. Connell working up top. Gets to the left wing, trying to drive. Allmeyer stops him. Comes back up top to Paulson, now to Gracie. Gracie to the left wing, to the left wing over there. No, right wing, excuse me, to Johnson. Now back to Gracie. Gracie gets to the free throw line, going to take a shot over Hoberty. Shots off, won't go. Rebound, Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor, trying to drive. Kicks it back out. Hoberty now to Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the wing. We kick it back up to Hoberty. Goes inside Brody Wood. Back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer kicks it back to Hoberty. Hoberty comes left side to Trompke. Trompke on the wing. Has it knocked away. Gets it back to Hoberty. Gets it back to Allmeyer. Three on the way. Allmeyer can't get it to go. Ruggles is going to get called for the foul over the back here.
Getting physical.
His second one.
It is getting physical. And I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I just didn't surprised it took this long, maybe, but it's starting to get there.
Dylan Pandorf and Crew Whithume back into the ball game. Paulson and Gracie go to the bench. That might be the best thing for the Trojans is Gracie's on the bench right now. Minute 36 left here in the first half. It's 19-16 South Loop.
They definitely got to find somebody else to score.
Here's Connell trying to work against Allmeyer. Comes back up top. This is Pandorf. Pandorf going to give it off. This is Whithume, and he's going to be fouled by Rayburn, who's checked into the ball game for Ruggles. And that'll be two shots now for the Bobcats. That was the 15th foul. I do not like this rule.
I don't get it, but it is what it is, I guess.
Whithume at the free throw line to shoot two. I'd rather see a 1-and-1 here.
I don't know how it changes what they wanted to change. I don't see how it changes the physicality in the lane. I don't see how it speeds up the game. I don't see how it does either one of those things.
Nope. Whithume misses the first one. He's 1 of 3 here tonight.
I don't know how it's going to be less physical with two shots than it is with one.
And Whithume misses them both. Brody Wood gets the rebound for the Trojans. Off to Trompke. 3-point lead for the Bobcats. 19-16, a minute 15 left here in the first half. Hoberty up top gets it to Trompke. Trompke back to Hoberty. Skip pass looking over for Hodge Rayburn. It's knocked away by Johnson and into the hands of the Bobcats. Connell going to work up top. Going to get it off to Whithume. Whithume guarded by Trompke. Going to turn, shoots. The lefty can't get the shot to go. Hoberty with the rebound for the Trojan. Hoberty quickly up the floor, crosses the timeline, gets it to Trompke. Trompke back up top to Hoberty. Back to Trompke. Back to Hoberty. Trying to get it to Allmeyer. Gets it back up top to Trompke. He's going to drive. Middle of the lane. Shots up. Won't go. Brody Wood gets the rebound. Puts it in.
Good rebound.
Brody Wood with 6 points for the Trojans. It's a 1-point ball game. 25 seconds left in the first half. Connell with the ball for South Loop. They got a 1-point lead. 19-18.
It's like they're going to hold it.
Going to play for the last shot here, down to 15. Connell working up top all by himself. Going to be guarded by Allmeyer. Comes to the right side, hands it off to Pandorf. Back to Connell in the far corner. Going to take the three, and it goes. Connell with his first basket of the night. Down to 1 second, and Trojans don't get it off. 22-18. South Loop with the lead here at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. We'll have Coach Kalen Hollander joining us here at halftime right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low-rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you along with Kevin Martin, our color guy here tonight. Matt Williams back at the studios in Grand Island, keeping things running for us here this evening. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Brought to you by Hogemeyer, raised local, raised right here. Talk to these local dealers to find out more information. That's Monty Hansen in Pinkham, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas, Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas, Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska, Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, and, of course, Extreme Ag in Cambridge, Nebraska, 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And once again, I am Trent Florham, joined now by Cambridge head coach Kalen Hollander. And, Coach, a little bit different ball game than Tuesday night.
Yes, it was. It was way different. Totally polar opposite spectrums there.
Yeah, Tuesday night, no semblance of an offense or really sometimes not even a defense. But tonight, man, moved the ball so well, got some great shots, and had a great inside-outside game.
We did. It was so nice to see them be able to move the ball well tonight, getting it inside, and then also seeing that whenever we started getting doubled and triple teamed down low, that they were starting to hit the guards on the outside. And I really loved watching the guards also cut back door when they needed to and saw those open gaps. Yes. It was a lot of fun to watch them play tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch Jalen get after that in defense and get those easy buckets tonight.
Well, she started out, very right off the bat. Just came out playing, got an easy steal right off the bat, got fouled, missed the free throw, but just never stopped from there. And then second quarter, ran the floor well. Mallory Springer got the ball coming down on a steal, hit Jalen on a nice bounce pass as she ran the floor. Easy basket, and it was good to see the Trojans come out and play Trojan basket.
Yes, it was so nice to see them watch them play, run the floor like that, because we literally have a drill that we do every single day that works on running the floor and passing it up and that kind of thing. So it was really nice to see them do that. It also was nice to see them have good passes tonight and play some defense. It's just, we had a whole different team out there tonight.
It was just, you could tell right from the start, even during the warm-ups, a whole different energy.
Oh, yes. We had a meeting afterwards on Tuesday, and we kind of watched some game film, and we just talked about a few things, and we kind of realized what we needed to do, and we had a game plan, and we're ready to move forward for the season.
Yeah, and, if they play like they did tonight, there's nobody on your schedule you can't play with or can't beat.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely for sure. And also it was really nice that some of my bench stepped up, too, and hit some big ones, especially Aspen. She had 3 threes tonight, which was awesome.
Yeah, I believe career high for her, 9 points, all in this corner, too.
Yes.
Just feed Aspen down in the corner here tonight.
Yes, that's like one of her favorite shots. She does really well, and she has a beautiful outside shot.
And once again, I thought the bigs played very well.
Yes.
A lot of defensive rebounds, played well on the defensive side. Also saw each other post-to-post passing once again. They've done a great job of that this season.
They do so well seeing each other, and I was really proud of them. You know, they might have not had as many points as some people probably thought they did, but I thought they did a really good job of seeing the floor, not only for themselves, but hitting it back outside to the guard so they have more opportunities as well.
And somebody else I thought played tremendously, especially on the defensive boards tonight. The shortest player on your team, Bailey Almer. I don't know how many times we called her name picking up a rebound.
Yes, she is my little trash player down there. She just sees the floor really well, watches that ball coming off the rim, and she ain't afraid to get in there.
Right. So Tuesday night, we're going back home. Loomis coming to town. Talk to us about Loomis. I know they've traditionally had a pretty good basketball team. Talk to us about Loomis, and how do you guys get the W Tuesday night?
I think they're a little bit down this year. I think we could come in and sweep them out pretty easily if we play like we did tonight as a team, moving the ball around. And like I said, it's kind of hard to stop our inside game. And then whenever our guards finally do find our shot, and the sad thing is we really didn't shoot well outside tonight either.
Right.
And I think once we do that, once we get our shots falling, it'll be hard to stop us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Good to see a great rebound here from the Trojans, and let's go pick up another one on Tuesday.
Will do.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry, a family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
First State Insurance in Cambridge, your hometown team. First State Insurance is your local resource in Nebraska for the best and most affordable personal, commercial, and farm insurance products. For insurance outside the box, talk to one of their local independent agents. Let First State Insurance be your first choice for insurance. Their agents work with the nation's top insurance providers. As a result, they can offer you more choices, along with personalized service and the convenience of a nearby office. Call or stop by today. 308-697-3835. First State Insurance in Cambridge.
Ed is baffled.
I just learned how they make Runza sandwiches.
Explain it for the people, Ed.
They actually make them.
Yep.
Like, before they open in the morning, they're making dough from scratch, letting it rise, shredding cabbage, onions, and cooking it with beef and secret spices.
From scratch every day.
That makes my day.
Thought it might. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
The most coverage lives here.
Lives right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I am Trev Flor, along with Kevin Martin here live from Arnold. Also got Matt Williams back at the studio. I don't know if we call him master studio engineer like we do Josh Keensports. I don't know. Matt's doing a pretty good job here tonight. Anyway, so usually off doing games on Friday nights. That's why we don't have him. But sitting at home tonight, so he's helping us out as we had a lot of games going on around the area. Seth on 105.3 is doing the Cattle Trail Tournament. And, of course, Greg Larson off with McCook. I believe they're down in Goodland at the tournament down there, both boys and girls for them on our sister station 93.9 The Zone. Of course, Seth on 105.3 carrying that Cattle Trail Tournament there in McCook. 22-18 your score here. South Loup leads Cambridge at halftime. Getting ready for the second half to start. Let's give you the stats real quick. First of all, for South Loup, Trey Connell has 3. Hit that 3 here late to give them the 4-point lead. Connor Paulson has 3. Cash Gracie leads the Bobcats with 11. He's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Rio Riemann has 4 points tonight. He's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. And Crew Whithoon has 1 point. He is 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. Bobcats go 3 of 7 in the first half, 43%. Trey Connell, Rio Raymond, and Joey Solich all have 1 foul for the Bobcats. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke leads him with 9 points. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty did not score. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with just 3 points tonight. And Brody Wood has 6 for the Trojans. They go 2 of 6 in the first half on the free throw line, 33%. Foul-wise, Hodge Rayburn, Brody Wood both with 1. Carson Trompke, Creighton Ruggles both with 2. Bobcats with the ball to start the third period. Connell with it. The Bobcats going left to right now. Connell guarded by Allmeyer. Going to stand out here by the half-court line. Going to work to his left. Going to hand it off to Whithume. Back to Paulson. Now to Gracie on the right wing. Gracie back up top to Solich. Top of the key. Comes back over here to Whithume on the right wing. Go inside for Gracie. It's knocked away and stolen by Carson Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor. Off to Allmeyer on the right wing. Back up Trompke. Trompke left side. It comes to Hoberty. He'll work left side up high. Going to go back in. Trompke at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles back up to Hoberty. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Solich with the rebound for the Bobcats. Hoberty struggled a little bit this season from behind the arc. Here's Gracie with it. Left side up high. Gets it back to Connell. Right side Paulson. Back up top it comes to Connell. Connell working to the left side. Going to try to get around Allmeyer. Gets a short corner. Puts a floater up. Doesn't go. But they're going to call Allmeyer for the foul right here. Allmeyer's first of the night. Connell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I don't think you want to put him to the free throw line.
No, you don't want to get him started. I mean, that's a good place to get started, and you don't want to get him started. He's really quiet the first half, but he gets going, he can be a problem.
Connell had 3 points in the first half. He's at the free throw line to shoot his first ones of the night. And he swishes the first. Nothing but net there. 4 points now for Connell on a 5-point Bobcat lead.
He will take more shots this half, I will guarantee it.
He didn't take many in that first half. I think 3.
He did not.
Connell gets the ball back. Takes his dribble, spin move, and puts a shot in. 5 points for Connell as he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 24-18, 6-point Bobcat lead. Ruggles bringing it up the middle of the floor. Goes to Trompke on the right side. Trompke back to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Allmeyer here on the left wing. Allmeyer. Ooh, you got to take that shot, son. You're wide open.
I think he's the key here in the second half for Cambridge to get him going. He's got to make some shots.
Trompke gets to Hoberty. Hoberty back over to Ruggles on the right side. Ruggles going to drive. Gets into the short corner. Goes inside for Wood. It's knocked away, and we're going to have a foul here. I believe it's going to be on Whithume. Yep, it is. Whithume picks up his first. Trompke inbound it. Going to go 3 here on this block, and Wood on the other block to get it into Allmeyer.
There it is.
Wide open in the corner. Buries it.
He's going to play a big part here, I think.
He's the second leading scorer for the Trojans. Brody Wood leads them in scoring. 24-21 now. Back to a 3-point ball game. Gracie over to Whithume. Whithume looking around. Tries to throw it inside. Gets it to Solich at the elbow now. Hand it back off to Gracie. And they're going to call Brody Wood for a reaching foul right here. Some of the stuff they let going on, that one was a little maybe kind of ticky-tack, but it was a foul. I'm not going to say that, but Gracie to inbound and now gets it to Connell in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. Right side it goes Paulson. Paulson drives, gets inside, stopped by Ruggles. Back out to Connell. Long NBA-style 3, misses it. And Whithume flies over everybody and gets a rebound. And he misses a shot. Brody Wood pulls it down. Trompke. Trojans with a chance to cut to 1 or tie. Trompke gets inside. Back out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives inside. Back up top for Hoberty. Right side Allmeyer. Guarded by Connell. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. And now Trompke wide open 3 for the tie. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around and knocked away. The Bobcats fought over just 2 of them. Nobody from Cambridge there, and the Bobcats fight over it and lose it out of bounds. Trompke to inbound it. Box set here for the Trojans. Into the ball game comes number 10. That is Dylan Pandorf. Whithume will go to the bench. Trompke trying to get it in. Gets it into Wood. Off the glass. Can't get the shot to go. Pandorf with the that was Paulson with the rebound. Connell up the floor to Gracie. Gracie guarded by Trompke. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Rebound Brody Wood. Out to Trompke on the outlet. Trompke quickly up the floor. 1-on-4, they'll have to slow it down and pull it back. And tries to throw it, but Gracie knocks it away. It goes out of bounds. It's Trojan basketball.
The thing about this 1-3-1 is that you got big guys on the top. If you're South Loup for Cambridge, you lose focus. They're just there all the time, and you just have to stay with it. You just can't space off.
Hoberty goes inside to Trompke at the free throw line. Now back to Allmeyer here in the corner. Back to Trompke. Trompke skip pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts a shot up, and he goes! And he is going to be going to the free throw line to tie the ball game. Foul is on Paulson, I believe. Ruggles' first basket of the night. A great move right there.
Good move. Really good move.
Foul is on number 13, Connor Paulson, his first, team second. 24-23 your score now. Ruggles at the free throw line with a chance to tie. On the season, 25% free throw shooter. Got the shooter's roll there. We're all tied up.
Taylor just found something on offense. They're moving a little different.
24-24 your score here. 5 minutes left in the third. Connell goes to the left side. Hands it off to Pandorf. Pandorf at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Paulson. Paulson will drive. Gets in the middle. Nice pass off to Solich, and he's going to be fouled by Brody Wood.
South Loop's gone to some different action, too. I think both coaches decided at halftime that it's time to pull some stuff out of the bag.
Brody Wood picks up. We're going to call this on Ruggles. That's his third. I thought that was on Brody Wood, but Ruggles is going to get called for his third.
Sponsors tonight: Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Services, Western Select Genetics with Lance Shiflett.
Hodge Rayburn checks in for Ruggles. Solich missed the first free throw, so we're still tied at 24. He's got one more coming. 4:53 left here in the third. Coach Shepard here, and Solich misses the second one. Wood pulls down the rebound, hands it off to Trompke. Coach Shepard talking with Creighton Ruggles, never quits coaching these kids. Off to Hoberty. Hoberty across the timeline. Hoberty. It's back and it's almost stolen away, but Trompke has it. Now to Rayburn. Back up to Trompke. Off to Hoberty. Down the corner. Allmeyer. Three's on the way. And it's off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Trompke puts it in. Trompke with 11. Slipped through there out of nowhere. Trojans up by 2. 26-24. Connell hands it off to Gracie. Travel got away with it. Spin move. Gets inside. Shoots. Can't get it to go. And Wood and Solis get tied up. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. Hodge Rayburn was the leading scorer for the Trojans most of the summer. Been pretty quiet here the first 3 games of the season. Allmeyer to Trompke. Brings it up. Goes back to Hoberty in the middle. Hoberty gets it to Trompke across the timeline. Working on the right side up high. Tipped it, and it's Hoberty at the free throw line. Off to Allmeyer here, left side. Back up to Hoberty. 3 on the way from Hoberty. Banks it, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Connell. Fast-paced ball game down here. Gracie going to step back. Guarded by Wood. Shots on the way. It's too hard. Rebound falling, and it's going to be thrown away, and it's going to be picked up by Trompke and into Wood, and now we got a timeout called by the Trojans. Trojans with a 2-point lead, 26-24. We got 3:44 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Jim from Kevin Martin back here with you along with Matt Williams at the studio. 26-24. The Bobcats have been held to 2 points here in the third period so far. Trompke, top of the key, comes left side. Allmeyer.
Oh, he's got to shoot that.
Going to drive inside, and look, it's going to be a foul call. Ooh. I think it's going to be on Paulson. I don't know if I agree with that call. Nope, it's on number 13. It is on Paulson. Thought it was going to be on Pandorf for a second, but Paulson's the one that's going to pick it up, and Allmeyer goes to the line to shoot 2. I'm not sure he was shooting either.
Sponsors tonight: Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Cabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fall Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales. Thank you very much.
Allmeyer, 71% free throw shooter, hits 1 of 2. 7 points for him, a 3-point lead for the Trojans now, 27-24. Connell across the timeline, right side of the floor, working against Allmeyer. Gets to the free throw line, jumper on the way, he can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Hoberty. Hoberty up the floor, loses the ball, but able to pick it up, though, gets it back to Allmeyer here on the right, or left side up high. Allmeyer over to Rayburn. Rayburn's going to drive, and he's going to be called for a travel.
Could have been a lot of things. That's one of them.
One of them was a travel.
Timeout, South Loup.
Yep. Coach Cole wants a timeout. Let's see. There's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's keep this one right here, Kevin. Right now, it has been no offense for South Loup.
No, and then they came out and ran some different sets right out of the box, too, and they just – I thought they were going to go to Gracie in the box. They started that way, and then they got away from her right away, and they've just had nothing else.
Gracie led him in scoring in the first half with 11 points. He has not scored here in the second half.
No.
The only points were 2 free throws by Trey Connell.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where they got to go. Cambridge, though, is playing really good defense again. Connell's got nowhere to penetrate. Their help's really good. They're rebounding really hard. It's a good ball game, no doubt.
27-24, Trojans with the lead. 3:08 left here in the third. Bobcats with the ball coming left to right. It's Connell bringing it across the timeline, right side of the floor. Working against Allmeyer. Gets in back door pass into Paulson, and he's going to have a blocking foul here. On who? Fouls on Brody Wood. That's his third. See if Braden Miller makes his first appearance tonight. So Connell to inbound it. Box set out of the Bobcats. Trying to get it in. And Connell can't find anybody. Now throws it up to the floor, and it's going to be picked up here by the Bobcats. Paulson trying to get it back across the timeline, and does. Working against against Trompke. Gracie drives inside, misses the shot. Rebound comes down, and Solich has it. Now Rayburn, we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be South Loup basketball. Good job by Hodge Rayburn there. Somebody's got to box out the big Solich kid, though. So Connell to inbound it again. Going to be sideline to sideline along the block here.
Oh, screener, look out.
Connell gets it in. That was Pandor. Back to Connell. Connell driving against Hoberty. Kicks it back out. Shots on the way from Pandorf. Too hard. Rebound comes down. Hodge Rayburn has it, and he's going to get it taken away. Oh, they're going to give this to Cambridge. Okay, now they're going to give it to Cambridge. First they were going to give it to South Loup, but it was the Bobcat was standing out of bounds there when he touched the ball.
I think Cambridge influenced that review a little bit.
Hoberty bringing it up for the Trojans. They're up by 3. 2.5 left here in the third. Allmeyer here on the left wing. Goes back up top. Finds Rayburn. Top of the key. Right side it goes to Trompke. Trompke going to get to the free throw line. Kicks it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Hoberty. Or to Rayburn. It's knocked away. It's picked up by Hoberty. Now back to Trompke. Thought about the 3. Drives. Turns. Spins. Shoots. Scores. Out of the middle of the lane, Carson Trompke puts in 13 to season high. He's at 12 the first 3 games. Now has 13. 29-24 Trojans. Solich, left side. Gets it back inside to Gracie at the elbow. Back to Connell. Connell switching up top. Going to get it back to Gracie. Gracie guarded by Trompke. Gracie working around. Kicks it off to Paulson. 3 on the way. Buries it. Connor Paulson with his second 3 of the night.
Yeah, he's the X factor for them.
Now Allmeyer just stepped on the sideline, and it's a turnover.
That might be about the 5th time that Cambridge has just kicked it out of bounds or let it go out of bounds. And it's just sloppy.
Riemann, Whithune, and Johnson check in. Paulson. Paulson goes to the bench along with Solich. I didn't see who the third person was that went out. Connell and Gracie are still on the floor. Paulson went out. Johnson gets it off to Gracie. Gracie trying to drive, gets stopped. Gets down the left side. Now he's going to step back. Kicks it back out to Johnson, top of the key. Johnson drives it inside, knocked away by Hoberty. Hoberty off to Rayburn. Up the floor it comes. This is Trompke. He's going to drive inside. He's fouled by Johnson, and it goes! Trompke and the Trojans are a little fired up, and Johnson's going to pick up the foul, his first.
Good transition offense there.
Trompke at the free throw line. On the night, he's 2 of 4. On the season, he is an 83% free throw shooter. 31-27, Trojans by 4, 1:10 left in the third. Trompke, free throw on the way, swishes it. 16 for Carson Trompke. Here comes Connell. Across the timeline, right side. Going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Breaks it to the right. Kicks it back up top. This is Gracie. Gracie hands it off to Connell. 3 on the way. Buries it. You can't leave him wide open, and they did. He's got 8. His second 3 of the night. 32-30 Trojans. 50 seconds left in the third. Trompke comes right to the left side to Allmeyer. Top of the key. Allmeyer will take the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped away by Allmeyer, but in the hands of Gracie. Gracie down the floor. Going to be knocked away by Hoberty from behind, and Hoberty runs it down. Up the floor, Rayburn on the ring. Back up top to Trompke.
South Loop's got man, and I think that's good for Cambridge. I think they got something to run against this.
20 seconds left here in the third, and they're going to play for the last shot. 32-30 Trojan. Trompke guarded by Connell. Gets it to Hoberty. Hoberty down the elbow. Going to move inside, forces the shot up, won't go. Rebounds tipped around, it's picked up by Rayburn. Rayburn tries to throw it up, can't get it to go. Hoberty puts it in, though. Hoberty on the rebound, his first basket of the night. 3-2. Here's Connell for 3 at the buzzer. Off the rim, won't go. 34-30. The Trojans lead it after 3. We're going to take a break and be back here with fourth quarter right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Trojans with the ball to start the fourth quarter, and they also have a 4-point lead. Allmeyer goes inside to Brody Wood. Back up top, Hoberty. Hoberty looking around, gets it off to Trompke. Trompke down in the corner to Rayburn. 3 on the way from Rayburn. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Whithume for the Bobcats. Whithume kicks it off to Connell, and he'll bring it up the floor. Bobcats going left to right. Connell throws it back out to Gracie. Gracie drives, and they're going to have a foul here. So it's going to be a blocking foul on Rayburn. Rayburn picks up his second. Caden Ruggles will check. Creighton Ruggles better not check into the ball game. He's probably sitting in the stands here watching it, though. Creighton Ruggles will be back in. Rayburn will go to the bench. So Pandorf comes back in. Gracie goes to the bench. Scoreless here in the second half is Gracie. And Connell trying to get it in. Lobs it back up top. This is Paulson, guarded by Ruggles. Gets it back to Connell. Connell working right side up high. Working against Allmeyer. Gets to the free throw line. Hands it off to Paulson. Paulson out in the corner. Whithume drives inside. Short corner shot won't go. Whithume gets the own rebound. Nobody boxed him out. Connell for a deep 3. Off the rim won't go. And Trompke pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline. Right side. Coming back up top to Trompke. Trompke to Hoberty down the corner. Allmeyer inside to Wood. Back out to Hoberty. Trompke 3 on the way. Buries it.
Got a good rhythm now, Cambridge does.
Trompke with 19 on the night. 37-30, a 7-point Trojan lead. Connell working inside. Kicks it back out. Paulson for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hoberty. Hoberty kicks it out to Allmeyer. He'll bring it up the floor for the Trojans. Across the timeline, Trompke, another 3 on the way. In and out, can't get it to go. Hoberty follows the shot, puts it in. Ben Hoberty with 4 for the Trojans. Timeout, Jeff Cole for the Bobcats. 39-30, it's a 9-point Trojan lead. 6:29 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
New Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you in Arnold. Matt Williams back at the studios in Grand Island. 39-30 your score. Trojans with the lead. Bobcats have the ball coming left to right. 6:29 left here in the game. Kevin, it's been all Trojans here in the second half. So
yeah, they've figured some things out. South Loup has really struggled on offense. They've tried some different things on defense, and it's cost them. I mean, Cambridge has got them low right now big time. They got a good rhythm
right now. Cash Gracie's on the bench, too. Connell gets it off to Whithume. He's going to drive. Gets inside. Turns. Trying to find somebody go over the top of Wood. And the shot falls. A shooter's roll there for Whithume. His first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points. The other one came from the free throw line. He's 1 of 4 from there tonight.
South Loup goes back to man. I don't know that this is going to work for him. We'll see.
Trompke gets to the top of the key. Drives inside. Forces the shot. How did that go? 21 for Carson Trompke. Wow. Here's Connell working up top. Gets down to the wing. Backdoor pass into Paulson. Skip pass, and they're going to go to Whitney. We've got a foul here. Who's this on? That's on Brody Wood. It's huge.
13.
That is Ben Hoberty picks up his first. So Connell to inbound it. Gracie's back in the ball game now. Here's Solich out of the middle. Can't get the shot to go. Brody Wood pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles up the floor. Guarded by Whithume. Gets it past him. Top of the key. Hoberty. Goes to Allmeyer here on the left side. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles over to Trompke. Trompke working against Connell. Comes back to Allmeyer. Down the corner. Ruggles. Back up top to Hoberty. Now to Trompke. Trompke guarded by Connell. Works to the right side. Coming back, gets it to Ruggles. Ruggles getting past Whithume, gets inside, gets down to the left side of the block and can't get the shot to go. Connell with the rebound for the Bobcats. Throws it down the floor. Paulson.
Cambridge defense is good. Transition, half court.
Paulson drives, can't get it to go. Trompke altered the shot and they get the rebound. Trompke up the floor quickly. Gets it out. Ruggles. Wide open three. Can't get it to go. Too hard. Rebound Whithume.
Cambridge can get this in double digits. It's going to be tough for South Loup, but they can't get there.
Connell drives against Allmeyer. Shots up won't go, but a foul going to be called here. I don't know if this is on Allmeyer or Ruggles. If it's Allmeyer, it's his second to Ruggles, and it's Ruggles. It's his fourth. So Connell at the free throw line on the night, 2 of 2.
Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Coperidge Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, NNB Bank, Market Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Renza, and Samway, floor covering and furniture, bringing you the game.
Connell hit the first one, and he's 3 of 3 tonight. Second one coming up. And cut the lead to 7 with this one. It's 41-33. And make it 34. Connell's got a pretty-looking free throw shot. Trompke over to Ruggles. Up the floor comes to Hoberty. Hoberty across the timeline. Going to drive down to the short corner on the far side. Drives inside. Shots up and in.
Boy, anything going up is going in right now.
Van Hoberty with 6, back to a 9-point lead for the Trojans, 43-34. 4:25 left in the game. A lot of time. Connell for an NBA 3 drilled it.
Boy.
Wow. 43-37. 6-point ball game. Ruggles across the timeline. Goes inside to Brody Wood at the elbow. Backdoor pass over to Ruggles. Shots up, won't go. Wood gets the rebound. He's fouled. Basket goes!
Yes.
Brody Wood with 8 in the old-fashioned 3-point play coming up for the Trojans.
South Loop's man defense has hurt him in the last 3 minutes really bad.
Paulson picks up the foul. That's his third. So Brody Wood 8 points for him, looking for 9. On the season, free throw wise, he's 14% free throw shooter. Free throw, banks it, won't go. Rebound comes down to Gracie. Connell up the floor quickly now for the Bobcats. 45-37, 8-point Trojan lead. Out to Paulson, 3 from the corner, drilled it.
Yeah, he's trouble there, I think.
Paulson with 3 threes, he's got 9 points. 45-40, back to a 5-point game. 3:48 left in the game. Trojans with the lead and the ball. Trompke gets by Connell, driving down the lane, lays it up and in.
That's a couple tough shots by that man, let me tell you.
Trompke with the season high 23. Here's Connell, 3 on the way. We got a timeout before the shot. Coach Cole, woo. That was close because that almost went in. Timeout on the floor, 47-40. Trojans with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location. Same kind and caring faces and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too. 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Floor and Kevin Martin back here with you, along with Matt Williams back at the studio. 47-40, Trojans with the lead. 3:25 left. Here's a 3 from Paulson, and he hits one from the top of the key. Connor Paulson now with 12 points, all from behind the arc. 47-43. Trompke.
Oh.
Who did they call this on? This on Wood? It is. Brody Wood picks up his 4th. It's the 4th team foul on the Trojans. Just 1 on South Loup here.
What do we got going on? Ooh, we got a little fan interaction there. Oh.
Grandma Wood getting talking to the referee. And are they going to make Grandma Wood leave?
We got a little help here, so we'll be okay.
Margot Kent, the AD for Cambridge, coming over to talk. And
I tell you, when South Loup hung in there under single digits, that was, to me, that was the whole, from about 6 minutes on, I thought if Cambridge can get to double digits, they're going to get away. And they just couldn't get to double digits. And when you can't open that up a little bit, you're opening yourselves up to a little bit of...
And they are asking Grandma Wood to leave, I think. Let's see. Yep.
I'm not sure what she said, but I'm guessing she couldn't say it on the radio.
47-43 your score. The Trojans with the lead. 3:14 left in the ball game. And Judy Wood don't get too fired up too often, so... but they are asking her, escorting her out of the gym right now.
Interesting. Well, we all get involved. So sometimes a little bit more than we want to.
The referee coming over and talking to Coach Shepard says, we don't want to give a technical, so.
Probably handle it as good as they can handle it.
Yeah. 47-43 your score. Trojans with the lead. 3:14 left in the game. Bobcats with the basketball. Coming left to right. Gracie into Connell. Connell works to the left side. And got away with the travel there. Gets it back to Paulson. Now we got a foul on number 55.
The other way.
That was a little bit of a makeup call, I think. And Solich called for the foul, his second.
Coach Cole's not arguing at all.
I think it probably was a foul, but I don't know if Woods was as much of a foul as that one either.
Probably fair trade.
Ruggles gets it into Hoberty. Back to Ruggles. He'll work against Gracie, bringing it up the floor. The sophomore. Got it. Gets it back to Trompke, getting across the timeline, guarded by Connell. Trompke back up top. Going to work to the near side. This is Allmeyer gets inside. Back out to Ruggles. Trompke. Trompke back to Hoberty. Hoberty to the free throw line. Turns, kicks it back out to Trompke, now to Ruggles. Left side it comes Allmeyer. Inside to Brody Wood. At the block. Going to spin move inside. Goes against Solid. Shots up. Won't go. And the rebound, and it's going to be on the floor, and we got to travel. Solid goes to the floor, and a travel called here. (47-43). Trojan basketball underneath their own basket here on the near side. 2:35 left in the game. Trojans up and have the ball. Trompke trying to get it in. Throws it back up top for Ruggles. Going to go in the backcourt. Ruggles can get it. Going to work back up against Gracie. Ruggles cuts back to the right side across the timeline. Gets it to Hoberty. Right side up high. Hoberty dribbles behind the back. Kicks it off to Trompke. Working against Connell.
Oh, he's leaning on him.
Gets it off to Ruggles. Inside it goes Brody Wood. Backdoor pass to Ruggles. Ruggles down the lane. Throws it up. Won't go. And the rebound come down to Gracie. A lot of bumping and pushing going on. No fouls being called here, though.
If I'm South Loop, I'm looking for Paulson wherever he's at.
Connell gets it to him. Now Ruggles on the floor. Jump ball. It's going to be South Loop basketball, I believe. Great play by Creighton. Ruggles, a sophomore, dives on the floor. Both players down there, Paulson and him, both sophomores.
I think Paulson's a dangerous shooter right now. I think he's the one you can't let loose.
Box set from the Bobcats underneath their own basket. They get it into Gracie. Jump play, and he's got it.
Caught him sleeping.
Gracie's got 13, his first basket of the second half. 45-47, and Allmeyer just about lost it. Allmeyer down the floor, loses the ball. It's picked up by Trompke, and a timeout called by Coach Shepard. 1:50 left in the game. 2-point lead for the Trojans, 47-45, and they got the ball at half court. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC, 47-45. Trojans with the 2-point lead in the ball at half court, going right to left. Ruggles, Allmeyer, Trompke, Wood, and Hoberty on the floor for the Trojans. Solich, Gracie, Whithume, Connell, and Paulson out there for the Bobcats. Hoberty to inbound it. He'll get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer, been quiet here tonight. Hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles working on the right side. Gives it off to Trompke. Trompke working against Connell. Comes to the near side here. This is Hoberty. Hoberty down the lane. Gets inside. Lays it up and in. Van Hoberty with a huge shot. He's got 8. Up the floor it comes. This is Paulson. Working against Ruggles. Back up top to Connell. Back to Paulson. Now to Gracie. Gracie off to Solich. Solich back to Connell. Can't say that far off Connell. He'll burn you.
He's looking at it.
He wants it. Gets inside over the top of Hoberty. Shots up and in. Just a 2. If they take the lead, or no, they cut it within 2. It's 49-47 Trojans. Ruggles up the floor. Going to get it to Trompke. 1:05 left in the game. Trojans have a 2-point lead in the ball. Man, Connell's all over Trompke.
He is leaning on him.
Here's Hoberty. Hoberty slips. Whithume's all over him. And he loses the ball. It's on the floor. It's picked up by Connell. Connell down the floor. Going to lay it up and misses it. Gracie gets the rebound. Turnaround jumpers up and in. Oh, now they call a foul.
Where'd they call that?
I don't know. Gracie ties the ball game, and now the old-fashioned 3-point play with a chance to take the lead. Foul is on number 14, Brady Allmeyer. They say it's his third. I got him as just his 2. So Gracie with a chance to give the Bobcats a lead with 46 seconds left. Shots on the way. He made it. 16 for Cash Gracie.
Now this is going to look a little different for South Loop now, and it's going to look a little different for Cambridge too.
50-49. Bobcats with the lead. Trompke loses it out of bounds. We got a timeout call. And Coach Cole not happy about that. Wow. That was huge. 50-49. Trojans trail by 1. 37 seconds left, and they got the ball. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102 on KZMC.
Breakfast is better with Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites with a delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos. The Scrambler, meat and potato, and even spicy chorizo. And right now, get 2 sausage or bacon meat and potato burritos for just $6.50. Yes, just $6.50. No trip to Taco John's is complete without a hot and fresh order of Olays. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Trojans just caught a break, Kevin, as Trompke lost the ball out of bounds, but they called timeout. The referee says before he lost the ball. So it's at half court. They trail by 1, 50-49. There's 37 seconds left in this ball game. Trojans coming right to left. Allmeyer, Ruggles, Trompke, Hoberty, and Wood on the floor. Gracie, Connell, Paulson, Whithume, and Solich. And now Coach Cole talking with the referee. He's still not happy with that call.
The good news for Cambridge is that they've gotten whatever they've wanted offensively for about the last 5 minutes. So at 37 seconds, you've got all the time you want to run whatever you want, and you're probably going to get you what you want if you can hang on to the ball.
They get it to Ruggles in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Gracie. Comes up across the timeline. Works to the right side. Hands it off to Trompke. Trompke going to work to their middle. Going to go down the lane. Puts a shot up. It won't go. Brody Wood gets the rebound. No foul called, and Gracie's going to go the distance. Tried to go with a dunk, and he got it. 52-49, and now a timeout called by the Bobcats. Wow, how was there no foul called there, Kevin?
Not sure.
52-49, Trojans trail by 3. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with Matt Williams back at the studios in McCook. 3-point lead for the Bobcats. 52-49, 16 seconds left. Kevin Martin and I just talking off the air, and they got to get a 3 here to tie the ball game, and you're looking probably for Brady Allmeyer or Carson Trompke, but Allmeyer has the 2 threes here in the second half.
You got to have it. You need 3 points, but I'm not sure if you don't run it down and get it. If you can get a layup or if you can get something easy in 6 or 7 seconds, you don't do that either. Make them shoot free throws.
Going to get it into Allmeyer. It's knocked away from behind by Paulson.
If you can get it on the run going the right direction, you're going to save a lot of time.
1 second ran off the clock right there. Ruggles gets it into Trompke. Trompke going to hand it off to Allmeyer. Down to 10 seconds. Allmeyer across the timeline, working to the left side. Going to give it to Trompke. Trompke working against Connell. Forces a 3. It's in! Trompke hit the 3 over the top of him. I don't know how that went in. And at the buzzer, it hits the ceiling. We're going to overtime. 52 all after regulation. And I don't know how Trompke made that shot.
I have no clue how he made that. Was like a left-handed half hook from the corner.
Yes. 52 apiece at the end of regulation. Overtime coming up when we come back on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Get the good stuff.
Napa, get the good stuff. Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome triple stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
And Woods are jumping up here in overtime. Bobcats control the tip. It's Connell with it. Tied at 52. Just started the clock. And once again, they forgot to start the clock. Somebody too involved in watching the game, not doing their job.
I get it. I run the clock for football games at home. And I get it. It's hard.
I've done it before, too.
It's really hard.
Connell gets the inbound here. Looking inside. Going to try to find Paulson. Gets it inside. Grace is knocked away and stolen by the Trojans. Carson Trompke, and then he double dribbled. And the referee explained it to Carson, asking him why it was called a double dribble. And he said, okay. He's happy with the explanation there. So the Bobcats get the ball at half court.
So South Loop's got to change something, and Cambridge just got to keep it rolling. And that's kind of what it comes to for me.
Here's Paulson. Paulson, top of the key. Gives it back off to Connell. Guarded by Allmeyer. Connell going to try to drive. Gets in the middle of the lane. Shoots, scores.
I don't know. I'm not sure why he hasn't done that the whole game, but I think that we're going to get a big dose of that.
Here comes Allmeyer. He's driving the lane. He puts it up and in.
Wow, guys are playing ball.
54 apiece now. 3:18 left in the game. In overtime. First overtime here. Connell.
He's going to go again.
Working against Allmeyer. Kicks it down to Paulson. He's driving inside. Kicks it back out to Whithume. Top of the key. Gracie. 3 on the way. Got it. Gracie with 19 now for the Bobcats. Here's Trompke. Trompke going to work around. Kicks it off to Hoberty. Hoberty from the free throw line. Banks shot too hard. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and won't go. He's fouled. Foul is on Connell. That'll send Hoberty to the free throw line to shoot 2. Now they're going to say it's on the floor. That's not a good call. He was going right back up with that. The foul is on number 55, Solich. And they got him for just 2. I had him for 2 already. So somebody on their team has got a foul that I didn't get. Trompke inbound. A box set out of the Trojan. Going to get it into Hoberty. It's knocked away, and they lose it out of bounds. They're going to say off Hoberty. So it'll be Bobcat ball.
This is a big possession for Cambridge.
2:45 left in overtime.
This stop seems like a lot.
57-54, South Loop with the lead. Connell with the ball. Gets it to Gracie. Top of the key, working against Hoberty. Trojans are going to have to come out and play defense on him now. Off to Connell. Now Paulson on the right wing. Paulson against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Connell. Working against Allmeyer. Back up top it comes to Paulson. Left side, Connell working on the wing. 57-54 your score. Bobcats with the lead in the ball. Paulson drive it to the right wing, because back up top to Connell. Trying to run the clock out here. Can they do 2:45? That's a long time.
Coach Cole is not afraid to hold the ball a little bit. I don't know if he's going to hold it this long, but he's not afraid to hang on to it for a while.
Here's Gracie. Gracie into the free throw line. Gets in the middle lane. Knocked away. Picks it back up. It's out to Connell. Connell will drive. Puts a shot up, and it goes.
He's come alive.
19 points for him. 59-54 now. 5-point lead. Here's Trompke. Trompke, spin move down the lane. Gets inside, puts a shot up, it goes. Count the basket, and he's going to the free throw line. So what you don't want to do is let him score when the clock is stopped. He's got 28 now. Who's the foul on? The foul is on Connell. It's his second. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 59-56, 3-point lead, but Trompke at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play when we come back. 1:37 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Arnold. Matt Williams back at the studios keeping things running tonight, 59-56. Bobcats with the 3-point lead. Carson Trompke at the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. He's got 28 points on the night. I think that's a career high for him.
He's had a good half, I'll tell you that much.
19 here in the second half, including overtime. Shots on its way. It goes in and out, can't get it to go. Rebound, Whithume. Double teamed here. And now he throws the ball, and Ruggles is going to run over the top of Paulson and foul out. Creighton Ruggles fouls out of the ball game on the night. 3 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
And here's where the new rule is bad.
Yes, I agree.
This is bad. I mean, if you get to the end of the game, you got to make free throws to win a game.
Yes.
Now you don't have to. Now you can shoot 50% and probably still, up your odds.
I agree with you. I absolutely hate this rule. It should be 1-1 right now.
If nothing else, it should go to 1-1 with 3 minutes to go to the game or 3 minutes to go in the half. This for the whole game isn't good.
And that's just the 19th foul here in the second half, so it would be a 1-1, and Paulson misses it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think anybody likes it, to be honest with you.
3 people that I know of that have commented on my Facebook page, they're all referees. The only people I know that like it. Nobody else, no fans, no coaches, no players.
Well, you're not going to like it as a coach, I guarantee you. There's no way.
Paulson hits the second one. 4-point lead now for the Bobcats. A minute and a half left, still a lot of time. You don't have to have a 3, but it would be nice. Trompke goes to Hoberty at the elbow. Hoberty down the left side of the lane, kicks it out. Allmeyer for 3. Can't get it to go. Solich with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
See, the challenge there is, even with a minute 30 to go, we went from a possible 3-point game, which is a 1-possession game, obviously, to now we're at a 2-possession game again, and then it shouldn't be that.
And Solich will go to the free throw line. Fouls on Trompke, his third. Solich has not scored tonight. He's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Actually, 0 of 2, excuse me. (60-56), a 4-point lead for the Bobcats.
Trey Connell's kind of taken over here a little bit in the last.
Yes, he has. He's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's did the last 6-7 minutes. He's taking shots. I thought he was probably going to take the whole game.
Solich at the free throw line, 0 of 2 on the night. 60-56 your score. And he misses the first one. So this is a big one, Kevin. If he makes it, the Trojans might have to get a 3 this possession. If he misses, don't have to. Solich gets the ball, puts a shot up, and he misses it off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Hoberty. So Solich.
Oh, no.
And now the Trojans just turn it over, and now
that's going to be
yep.
That's going to be a big foul, maybe. I don't know. Well, maybe not.
Could have been. Rayburn's going to get called for the foul here. That's going to be his third.
I'd call it a tackle.
Yeah, I think so too. It might have been an intentional foul, one of them, but they did not call it that way.
And that is not the guy you want on the free throw line if you're Cambridge.
No. 60-56, 4-point lead. Connell has not missed tonight. He's a perfect 4 of 4. And he's got a pretty looking free throw shot. Guarantee he doesn't miss very often. And he swishes that. 20 points now for Trey Connell tonight. Leads the Bobcats. Cash Gracie has 19, followed by Connor Paulson with 13. the three guys that Coach Shepard said they had to take care of. And they did in the first half. Connell. Free throw on the way. He's got it.
He didn't hit the rim.
6-point lead now. Now the Trojans probably got to start looking at threes. A minute 5 left in the ball game. Trompke gets off to the right side. They step back. They let him shoot, and he misses it. Rebound comes down. It's picked up by Whithume. And Whithume's going to be fouled by Rayburn. Now tell me that this is... They said, we're just going to stop the fouling at the end of the game. No, it's not. All you're doing is shooting 2 free throws now. It does not stop the fouling or anything else.
And we've added time to the game, really. I mean,
and if anything, they're just fouling because they know it's going to be a 2-shot foul anyway. Doesn't matter.
It's going to be one of those things, however, that's it's probably not going to have to change. It's one of those deals that once they do something like that, they don't roll it back.
Whithume 2 of 5 on the night as he makes the first one. It gives the Bobcats a 7-point lead. Now with 57 seconds left, it's going to be tough for the Trojans. They're going to have to hit some big threes and hit them quick. Whithume's second one misses it. And a rebound comes down to Rayburn. Trompke, top of the key. Going to work. Loses the ball. It's on the floor, but he picks it back up. Timeout by Coach Shepard. 63-56 your score. Bobcats with a 7-point lead. 46 seconds left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
At Hogemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Matt Williams back at the studios, keeping us rolling tonight. 63-56. One of our many master studio engineers is Mr. Matt Williams. Well, master studio engineer, we probably just got him and Josh. We got a good one tonight here. August Miller usually does a good job for us anyway. Trompke gets the ball inbounds. 45 seconds left. Hoberty down the lane, gets to the middle, looking to get it inside, loses the ball. It's on the floor and it's picked up by Solich. Solich throws it off Connell's hands, and then it's going to be out of bounds off the Trojans. It's going to be South Loop basketball. So Trojans in a full court man press here. They try to get it in. They get it into Connell. Connell trapped in a double team, and it's going to be a foul here, and it's going to be Hun. Let's see who they call it. I think it's on Allmeyer. It is. Allmeyer picks up his fourth. Hodge Rayburn, Brody Wood also have 4. Ruggles is already fouled out. Trompke has 3 for the Trojans.
Well, this game had a lot of swings. I mean, there was times when I thought one team was just going to really put the pedal to it, and then it just didn't happen, and it just went back and forth. There were a lot more moments that I thought South Loop was dead than I thought Cambridge was dead. But
Oh, and Connell misses it. That's a rarity for the Bobcats. Connell missing a free throw. 33 seconds left. It's not over yet. Connell makes this one. It's an 8-point lead. If he misses, it's still 7.
I'm not betting he misses this one.
Connell. And the shot is in. 22 points now for Trey Connell. Here's Trompke bringing it up the floor. Got to get a 3, and you got to get him quick. Trompke gets inside, out to Allmeyer. Don't have time to play around here, boys, and they throw it over the top of Rayburn. This game's over. Well, it's not over. 23 seconds left. 8-point lead for the Bobcats, and man, you got to get some threes up. You don't have time to work the ball around much. They throw it up the floor. Gracie's got it. He's going to drive inside, knocked away from behind, but it goes out of bounds. Rayburn with good hands right there. 20 seconds left, 64-56. Looks like the Bobcats are going to pick up their second win of the season, and the Trojans probably going to suffer their first loss here. Connell to inbound it. Box set out of the Bobcats underneath their own basket. They get it into Paulson. Paulson's fouled by Rayburn. Rayburn's done.
I wish they were in the same conference. I'd pay to see this again.
Yes, I would too. Rayburn did not score tonight. Fouls out of the ball game. Coming in will be Braden Miller.
This would be a good conference tournament matchup.
It would be.
For sure.
Very good. So Paulson at the free throw line. Bobcats with an 8-point lead, 19 seconds left, and now it's 9. Paulson with 14. He's 2 of 3 from the charity stripe right now.
I'm going to credit Coach Cole for a lot of this one. He kind of held the ship together there for a while when it was coming undone pretty hard for them, and he took a couple timeouts and got them back together.
Paulson hits them both. It's now a 10-point lead with 15 seconds left. Trompke hands it off to Hoberty. Comes down to Miller. Miller back up top to Trompke. 9 seconds left. Got to hand it off to Hoberty. Hoberty back up top. Allmeyer back to Hoberty. Now back to Allmeyer. Steps inside, going to drive to the basket, and the shot is not going to count. 66-56. The Bobcats pull out the win over the Trojans. Going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Cabelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104. For Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
The most coverage lives here.
Going to give it to Trompke. Trompke working against Connell. Forces the three. It's in! Trompke hit the three over the top of him. I don't know how that went in. And at the buzzer, it hits the ceiling. We're going to overtime. 52 all after regulation. And I don't know how Trompke made that shot. Well, thank you, Matt Williams, for the highlight there. Could have texted me and told me you were going to do that. Yeah, that was a great shot right there. Went to overtime, 52 apiece, and the Bobcats come out. They outscore the Trojans 14-4 there in overtime to get the win, 66-56. Of course, South Loup was rated number 10 in the state to start the season, and so the Trojans really have nothing, Kevin, to hang their head about.
No. It's kind of what I figured somebody was going to either take control of the game and it was going to be a blowout or it was going to be what we had.
Yep.
It was a good ball game.
Cabelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Cabelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats here for tonight. First of all, for the South Loup Bobcats, Trey Connell with 22 points, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He had 19 of those in the second half. Connor Paulson with 16. He has 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 13 of his points in the second half. Also, Cash Gracie with 19. He went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 11 in the first half, 8 in the second half. Rio Raymond with 4 points tonight. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Joey Solich did not score. He went 0 of 4 from the free throw line. And Crew Whithume with 4 points. He went 2 of 6 from the charity stripe. 15 of 29 were the Bobcats tonight. 29 free throws. That's quite a few free throws where this change of rule is supposed to cut down on them. 52% for the Bobcats here tonight. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke with 28 points, 19 of them in the second half. He went 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles with 3 points. He went 1 of 1. Ben Hoberty, 8 points tonight, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He had a lot of rebounds and a few steals here in the second half. Really kept the Trojans in the ball game. Brady Allmeyer with 9 points, his lowest output of the season, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Hodge Rayburn did not score. He fouled out of tonight's ball game. Brody Wood with 8 points. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Trojans go 5 of 11 from the free throw line. They got to get to the free throw line more than 11 times, Kevin, especially in an overtime game.
And you got to make more.
Yes. 45%, and that's what they're shooting on the season, was 45% coming into the ball game. You shoot 45% tonight. Foul-wise for the Bobcats, Trey Condell had 2, Connor Paulson with 3, Harper Johnson 1, Rio Raymond with 1, Joey Solich with 2, Crew Whithume with 1 for the Bobcats. For the Trojans, Carson Trompke had 3, Creighton Ruggles fouled out, Ben Hoberty with 1, Brady Allmeyer with 4, Hodge Rayburn fouled out, and Brody Wood had 4. Scoring-wise, quarter-wise, Cambridge and South Loup were tied at 10 after 1 period of play. South Loup would outscore the Trojans 12-8 to lead 22-18 at halftime. It'd be all Trojans in the third period. They outscored the Bobcats 16-8 to take a 34-30 lead into the fourth quarter. Both teams, the Bobcats would outscore the Trojans 22-18 in the fourth quarter to send it to overtime, 52 apiece, where the Bobcats would outscore the Trojans 14-4 in overtime to get the win, 66-56. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back here with Coach Clay Shepard right after this on your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
This is Jennifer Myers from Stockman's Bank of Bartley, where dreams become reality and strangers become friends. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we are able to provide you with everything from commercial checking accounts to large commercial loans. Let the friendly staff at the Old Reliable, located in Bartley, help you with all of your financial needs. Stop by and visit us at Stockman's Bank. Call us at 308-692-3333 or visit our website at thestockmansbank.com. We are here to serve you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Lauren back here with you along with Kevin Martin. Hope you got Matt Williams back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Final score once again 66-56. South Loup beats Cambridge in overtime. And as I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, I know you got to be disappointed that you lost the ball game, but what a great game, and I thought your kids played tremendously hard tonight.
Yeah, they did. They just kept making plays. South Loup got a little lead going into the half there, and we came out really, really on fire, just making plays for each other, and just good things were happening, all over the place. Carson played a heck of a game. Just with everything, I thought he handled the ball really well.
Yes.
I thought, especially when they're in their 1-3-1, he kind of took them out of it with we just never turned it over against it, which was huge. And then he shot the ball obviously ridiculously well, and just kind of carried us there in that second half. But like I said, we had a lot of guys making plays. Ben was making some good drives.
Yes.
Brady finally got loose for a 3 there. Brody was getting some big boards. Creighton had a nice and one. Hodge had a couple rebounds. We just everybody played hard, played well. We just got to get our guys in those type of situations more against really good teams. We've been in that situation a little bit with the lead, twice this year, but South Loup is a really, really good team. We said that coming in. They're top 10 in pretty much every poll you see, and won 18 games last year, and we said that this was kind of the time. We needed a game like this. We needed to see where we stacked up, and we stacked up pretty well, but you wish you could have pulled that one out with how we had it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think you guys stacked up very well with the number 10 team. That's what I've seen them rated pretty much. And you can't complain about taking the number 10 team into overtime. Kind of says maybe it's going to be a pretty good season.
Yeah. We said we're probably, Coach and I thought, a little bit ahead of schedule with where we thought we were. We thought we could get, to this point a little bit later in the season, but the boys have been working hard, and they've put in a lot of work in the offseason, as we've talked about a ton. They wanted to get here a little bit quicker than Coach and I thought we could, and it's awesome that we can compete with these teams, but like I said, we just got to find a way to win it now.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about, finding little 1-point advantages, and they ended up with the 1-point advantage in overtime, and it being a 10-point advantage.
But and what you're doing this without one of I think kind of a key player with Maverick Webb being out and probably out for quite a while yet. How big would it be to get him back? I mean, he's got to take some time to get basketball shape, but man, the way he finished last year, you would have thought great player. Here we go.
Yeah, it's going to be great to get him back, but. I'm really excited about the rotation we have going right now. We've kind of been playing 6 with, Braden Miller hopping in there some, helping us out some too. But they just all do really, really good things. I thought Ben handled the ball well tonight. Ben rebounded really well tonight. Ben, after, his first couple misses, finished really well on those rebounds. Yes. Creighton handled the ball well. Carson obviously had a huge game. Brady, didn't get as open as he has been. The scouting report's kind of out. But I thought he did some good things. We got a good group right now. We got good chemistry right now. We're playing for each other. We're playing hard. Our team defense was really good tonight. The plan was, just live in those gaps, make life tough on Connell. He got 22.
Yeah.
Our goal was if he was going to get 20, it was going to be on 20 shots, and same thing with Gracie. And they took a lot of shots. I don't know if it took them 20 to get those 22, but we made them take a lot of mid-range shots. That was our goal. They got hot. We got a little bit tired, and we gave up some open threes there toward the end of the fourth quarter, though.
Yeah, I thought Ben did a great job crashing the boards. Brody Wood, another big night rebounding. He doesn't have the point-wise that he did the other night, but still had a good night. I mean, he's got a lot of rebounds. Had some nice dish-offs, and they went the inside-out game seemed to be working pretty well. They would dump it into him as they crashed back. He would dump it back out, had some wide-open threes. Guys really just took a lot of great shots tonight.
Yeah, Brody did a good job. They have two just absolutely huge human beings down there in the post, and he was working hard. He was getting frustrated because they would just get him sealed, and he gave up an and one time, and he said, I just don't know what to do. And we just said, you just got to keep working, get to the front, make them throw it over the top, because I think we can steal those passes. And in the second half, they never got one of those looks. So it was cool to see those adjustments, in play. And like I said, we're one play away. One more free throw, one less turnover, one more offensive rebound, or one less offensive rebound for them, and we're right there. We just got to find the way to finish it.
Well, Tuesday night, Loomis comes to town. We talked about them a little bit the other night before the Southern Valley game, because you said that Southern Valley had beat Loomis early in the summer.
Jamboree game.
Jamboree game, and so tough team coming to town again. The schedule doesn't get any easier right now. Talk to us about Loomis and how do you guys get the win on Tuesday night?
No, that's really the biggest key with us being, as Coach and I said, maybe a little bit ahead of schedule. Is our schedule is pretty tough here going into Christmas. Loomis is playing really well. They just knocked off SEM, who, again, if you look at the polls, they're in all the polls, and they're kind of similar to us in that they have, Cale Nelson, who's a senior, who's played a ton of basketball and plays just really hard, attacks the rim hard, just a really good athlete. But then they're mixing in a lot of younger guys too.
Right.
The Trompke kid, their Trompke kid, is quite the player. He's leading them in scoring right now. He's long. He's a tough matchup. He is a little more physical than he was as a freshman. But he's scoring the ball at a really high clip. They're doing some different things. They have a new coach this year, so we're going to have to look hard at the film this weekend and make sure we're ready for the defenses that they run, because they mixed it up quite a bit when I watched them play Southern Valley. So we got to be ready for that. But they're Loomis. It's kind of a basketball town. They're gonna get after it. They're gonna shoot the ball really well. They're gonna be really fundamentally sound. So it's like tonight. We got to bring it. We got to see where we stack up against another really good team.
Well, Coach, congratulations, but great game anyway. Even despite the first loss this season, but great game, and let's go get a win on Tuesday night.
Let's go get one Tuesday, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
12 months, no financing. Sure, it's that time of year when you're ready for Christmas gifts that make sense. Something that will last. Something that has meaning. Something big. And Samway's has it. And there's 12 months, no financing too. Sectionals, manual or full power, even with power headrests. Lazy boys, sofas, and love seats. And of course, massage chairs. Sale prices in every department. And yes, 12 months, no financing. Only at Samway.
You'll love this store.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Gorham and Kevin Martin back here with you, along with Matt Williams back in the studios. And the final score once again, South Loup defeats Cambridge in overtime, 66-56. So, we're having a little difficulty here. Not on my end, nothing to do with this. So, Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. As you said, final score 66-56. South Loup beats Cambridge. Kevin, your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
Great ball game. I don't know if you could ask for anything more. Both these teams are going to win a lot of games.
Yes.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think both teams are good, solid basketball teams that are going to do well.
Yeah, I think this is going to, just as Coach said, they wanted to see where they stacked up. They just played the number 10 team in the state, according to most of the polls, and played overtime. I mean, they stacked up well. And
there were parts of the games where they really controlled it. I mean, I thought there were several times I thought they were going to get up double-digit lead. They were going to get away from them a little bit, and it just never happened. South Loup, though, I mean, when you look at the kids they've got and the success they've had in the last 4 years, the Trey Connells and the Gracie kids, those guys aren't going to give you anything.
No.
They are going to fight you to the end, and that's kind of what they did. And
both these teams have some seniors that lead them, but they also have a lot of younger kids playing. I mean, Paulson here for them. You got Harper Johnson, just a junior too. Yep. Crew Whithume started; he's a sophomore. But then the Trojans, they come out with Creighton Ruggles a sophomore, Brady Allmeyer is a sophomore, Hodge Rayburn's a sophomore, Braden Miller's a sophomore. These guys are going to be here for a long time. You're missing Maverick Webb, who's a sophomore. So both these teams are going to be looking at this type of basketball for quite a while.
Yeah, and those young guys getting this overtime game, tight game, ebb and flow game experiences, you can't beat it. I mean, that's what makes you players. That's what makes your team,
Right.
These back and forth games are what it's all about. So it was good for both teams.
Yep. So don't forget, coming up on Tuesday night, we're off tomorrow night, but Tuesday night, if you can listen to our sister station, 105.3 tomorrow night, Seth Bomber will have the Cattle Trail Tournament. They'll have the final games over there for both boys and girls. Also, I don't know if they're doing consolation or not, but they might have the consolation games also for the Cattle Trail Tournament. And on 93.9, the Zone, Greg Larson will have the McCook boys and girls down at Goodland playing in the Goodland Tournament down there. I'm not sure on start times on McCook's tomorrow night, but you can pick up if you can look at our web page, and they will have the game times there for all the games that we cover tomorrow. Next action back here on 102.1 KZMC will be Tuesday night as the Loomis Wolves come to town and the Trojans take on them on Tuesday night. Another two great ball games we should have coming up for you there. So the girls, they get the win tonight, 49-29 over South Loup, and the boys fall in overtime 66-56. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the Trojans, Jalen Kent on the girls' side, along with Aspen Webb. And for the boys, it's Carson Trompke and Ben Hoberty for the boys. So join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. We're going to wrap things up here for tonight. For all the folks at Hometown Family Radio, for Matt Williams back at the station, and for Kevin Martin, my color guy, I'm Trent Florence saying thank you for listening to high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. And inside it goes to Brody Wood. Shots up and in. Salas can't get it to go. Rebounds it. Kicks it back out. Here's Trompke for three. Buries it. Down the left side of the court. Lays it up and in.
That was nice. That was a tough shot.
Trompke with 9, and the Trojans are up by 1. 16-15. And it's off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Trompke puts it in. Trompke with 11. Slipped through there out of nowhere. Hoberty off to Rayburn. Up the floor it comes. This is Trompke. He's going to drive inside. He's fouled by Johnson, and it goes. Trompke and the Trojans are a little fired up, and Trompke to Hoberty down the corner. Allmeyer inside to Wood. Back out to Hoberty. Trompke 3 on the way. Buries it.
Got a good rhythm now, Cambridge does.
Trompke with 19 on the night. Shots up, won't go. Wood gets the rebound. He's fouled. Back it goes.
Yes.
Brody Wood with 8 in the old-fashioned three-point play coming up for the Trojans.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Crabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fall Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Hitchin' Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Heinemann Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vieira Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit HometownFamilyRadio.com.